Let any fish who meets my gaze learn the true meaning of fear, for I am the harbinger of death. The bane of creatures subaqueous, my rod is true and unwavering. As I cast into the aquatic abyss, a man scorned by the sun-carrying earth finds solace in the sea.
My God! Okay, it's happening.
Wriggling, writhing, struggling to surmount the mortal pointlessness that permeates this barren world, and yet I fish.
All right. Whoa. Why is that so big? Hold on. Whoops. I actually kind of like it. I actually kind of don't hate that. I don't hate it. Huh. I don't know if I don't hate this. I don't hate this. I don't know if I could like make it work though. This could. This is cool. But then when I show my browser window, this is covered. I wonder if there's a way to make this work. Okay, that's a thought for later. That's an off-stream thought. Hi, Leo. Hi, Mike. Hi, Fat Tallcat. How's everybody doing? Cell needs a fish love me, women fear me. What about fish women? How do they feel? Also, I was not kidding when I said I got level 90 fish like a minute ago. Like right before stream, I hit level 90 fish. Hold on, where's the message? I have FF running right now. Oh my god, there's so much dialogue. Where is this? Oh my god, there's too much dialogue in this game. Here it is. Literally moments before we went live, I was still fishing. Okay, this isn't gonna work. Yeah, like this is all in the way now. This is cool. I want to mess with this though. This actually looks really cool. I like big chat. Big chat's cool. I like big chat. But I think we're gonna have to work with something like this. Moments before going live, though, I hit level 90. I may have been fishing since about 3 p.m. So I'll go hunt like Minecraft villager. You don't do that when you're thinking? Doing well? Glad you're doing better. You're doing well, Mike. Are you feeling better? Has the his Bell's palsy, right? Has that finally started to disappear? I'm spinning a hair tie on my finger, by the way. You can't see it, but I have a hair tie. Are you recovering from that, though? How has that been going? I haven't asked. Hold on, I dropped my hair tie. Okay. Oh, man. Oh, you can kind of see my level 32 archer or alchemist back here. Oh, we don't talk about these two. These two classes don't matter. These two classes are boring. How's everybody's week been, though? Has anybody played any cool new games? Other than Helldivers? My face is still the same, but I've been getting my taste back in my mouth. How long will it take to possibly recover from that? Or did you mention that? It's been a minute since like you brought it up on stream, so I don't remember exactly all the details. 6 months? Oh, okay. I made the mistake to start playing Starbound. Starbound's good! It's a fun game. Why is my phone going off? Oh, Selinia Altworld is live on Twitch. I don't... Siri keeps telling me about my own stream. I keep getting pings in the middle of the day that is, streams you might like, and it's my channel. I run it. That actually raises a good question. Do I like my own Twitch stream? Do I like my channel? My gut says yes, but I'm not satisfied. The part of me that doesn't want to be narcissistic goes, no, don't say that. Don't say you like your own channel. Thank you, though. I'm still going strong. Hey, as long as you're making progress. I just didn't know how long the time was. Hi, everyone. Hi, Jay. Welcome in. How's your day going? And I'm running around at FF right now, and you guys can't even see it. You guys can't even... Ooh, that's jarring. So... the question is for tonight, how React Andy do we want to be? Because... I'm going to keep this image up here. This image you know what? Hold on. I actually grabbed this. Hold on. I'm just putting this up on. No, I can't because this isn't an FF stream. I don't want to keep stuff up to my spoiled people. For anyone out of the loop, there was recently a commercial for Donbei ramen or Donbei cup noodle with Sephiroth and Cloud from FF7, but Sephiroth had like fox ears on and a foxtail. And he was trying to get Cloud to try Donbei cup ramen. And the FF community has been running with it. And Xenos has got to be my favorite subject so far. Of being made into the Donbei fox. Feeding our Warrior of Light some cup noodle. Anyway, though. I don't know if anybody's seen the new Karl Jobst video about the Monster Hunter streamer that faked a blind run. A blind run? Whoa. A blindfolded run on Aleatron. I think it's Aleatron. I think that's the name of the monster. Already seen? Well, I'm glad you've seen it. Doesn't mean I can't watch it. For a while, everything tasted dull and started feeling like sand constantly in my mouth, but I'm 70% normal with food. I assume the sand is like like, do you mean like the feeling of a limb that has fallen asleep? Where it's like you can kind of sense when you're touching the surface of it, but it's kind of staticky. Is that what you're talking about? Am I getting that right? Or am I like getting that wrong? Like everything tasted like sand. Oh. What does sand taste like? That's interesting. So it wasn't a texture issue. Sorry, I'm like I am vicariously interested in medical things because I come from a family that has a background in that sort of professional area. Ironically, I don't. I just have asthma and I almost died a lot as a kid, but that's unrelated. But the question is, how React Andy do we get tonight? Do we watch the video about the liar that said they were blindfolded when running a Monster Hunter run? And talk about it and yap about it. I want to talk about a bunch of stuff tonight, actually. There's too much to talk about. Like, my notepad is not full. Watch it in order. I know there's two of them. We'll watch them in order. There's a bunch of stuff I wanted to, like, talk about. So I figured I'd run some roulettes and have an open party in FF for a little bit. See if you can catch her first. What do you mean catch her first? Nice, I watched Karl's video on it. Is it a good video? Texture is the main food thing for me. Texture's off, then it sucks. Yeah. No, I agree. Yeah, no, I'm trying to think of like where I would come back at you and go, what about like the ooze in the bucket you could buy that was like candy slime? What about that? But even my brain went, well, that texture wasn't bad, and it was also really good. So I don't know. I actually don't. Before we like do anything, we finished Loki this past week. Me and the offline crew. If you haven't seen Loki, I highly recommend it. I'm not satisfied with the ending, but it was really fun. Loki was really, really fun. Is it not going to pick up FF14's audio? OBS, are you kidding me? Oh my god, every week. Every week. Yeah, at this point, I think the solution is like, Sel, you should just restart the game every time before you go live. What if I don't want to restart the game before I go live? Oatmeal, for instance, tastes good, awful texture. I mean, I can eat oatmeal. Oatmeal's really good. I love oatmeal. Actually, you want to hold on. If you want a real texture challenge, have you ever had? Has anybody in chat ever had cheese soup made out of potato soup broth, a bunch of slices of American cheddar melted into it, and a bunch of saltine crackers to absorb all of the liquid, and then you eat the slop? That sounds so vile. Just describing this sounds gross and disgusting, and if you say fuck no, just describing this sounds awful. Don't put the vomit emoji in chat. You haven't even tried it. It's cheese soup. It's really good. Nasty. It's not that bad. It's okay. Let me see if I can find a picture of what I'm talking about. You know, I type in cheese soup and nothing comes up. What did I eat as a kid then? Because it wasn't potato soup. What the hell did I eat as a kid? I cannot find a picture of this. I am going through the browser images right now. The Google images right now. What did I eat? It was kind of like this. It was kind of like this, but it didn't have any of the potatoes or carrots in it. I don't know what I ate as a kid. Sel is picky also. It was good. Describing it, it sounds vile. Well, what do you even call it? I called it cheese soup. I don't know. I guess that's wrong, though. So you are struggle food? What do you mean? Do you mean like my diet? Oh my... Sorry, I just looked around and noticed I have 2 empty boxes of Life cereal next to my desk. I should probably take those into the trash area. Okay, fine. Acting like you guys didn't eat anything gross when you were kids. I'd still eat this though. This like I don't know. I don't know how to like search and find this mess of slop that I ate, but it was really good. Especially if you got a really big spoonful of like a bunch of the saltines that were just filled with the melted American cheddar. So good. So good. Ate American cheese and saltines as a snack. I tried that as a kid, and I'm gonna call that the real poverty food. I tried it as a kid, and I was like, I'd rather just eat the saltines by themselves. Honestly, I'm not big enough on the American cheese to suffer through that. So I actually ate the SCP carrot bowl instead of throwing it away. I wish I I wish we would have kept that. That would have been so much fun to check it now. That would have been so much fun. We could have like used it as a milestone thing of like, it could be like my character in FF14 where, you know, as we were going through the game, it was like, here was my character in Heaven's Word and in Heaven's Word, and then like, where's it at? Here's my character at the start of Stormblood, and then when I got to Kugane, I was wearing this. And then when I got to like Shadowbringers, I was wearing... Where's my Shadowbringers armor? I was wearing this the whole time. And then this was my new outfit whenever we hit Endwalker. And we could have like the carrots at 100 followers, carrots at 500, the carrots at 1,000. That'd be fun. We could create some kind of symbolic representation of the carrots being vibrant life that brings health and good tidings into the world. But as the stream grew, Cell shows feet at 100K. We already said I was going to do a one-time proper full-size Dakimakura at 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. I already said I was going to do that. We still got to do that. Why are roulettes taking so long? Are you serious? Okay, we're gonna go to Gold Saucer and just like get what we need to do then. Look, the only time feet are gonna be on this stream is if I'm playing another rally game and Shad's my co-pilot. Because then there's a reason to have a foot cam, so you can see me driving a fake car really fast and being competent at said driving. Come on, don't screw me over this time. Like, I've gotten one 10K pot over. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Okay, we got to get this over with fast. All right, bad luck, nothing, cool. Luck's never changed. Everything sucks. It's downhill from here. There's no hope. 72. It doesn't even matter. It doesn't matter what I do. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That'll give me 54. 7 plus 9 is 14, 15, 16. Ah! Okay. Well, that was a waste of my time. So, did you see Shad's new clip? Is it the vase cat moment? Whenever he revealed the urn cam. Ooh, Hell's Cure. Haven't done this one for a while. Yeah. She's okay. You need context for this. Her immortal lover is gone and she's very upset still. We need different music, I feel like. We need different music for this if we're gonna do any roulette that's remotely intense. What's the clip though? If you got a link to it, I'll play it after we're done with this roulette. Oh, are you kidding me? Okay. We're not taking our ads into the center? Okay. We'll watch the Karl Jobst video after we get done with the roulette. I may or may not be trying to get money to buy something in this game. I have been trying for over a month now at this point to get a house. And it is not working out. I've been getting horrifically screwed over by the housing lottery every single lottery period, which is I think like 2 weeks, a week. I don't know. How long is the lottery period in this game? Ow. Well. Okay, now's a good chance to change the music. I need Nintendo music. Bouncy Mario music. There we go. We'll go with this. 1 hour of happy Mario music.
It's me, Mario.
A house in this economy? I can afford it. Look at all the gil I have. I got almost 4 mil. I can afford it. I can afford the most broke house. Had to step out. Did you ask me any questions? Oh, no, you're good, man. I don't believe you stepped out after I, like, said everything. But welcome back. Bam, 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 bam. Is this Mario 3? This is Mario 3, right? We've never played any of the classic Mario Brothers on stream, and I say I'm good at platformers. Maybe we should do those one day. Maybe next Friday. Only thing we talked about is how cool you are, Mike. Mike is cool. Mike's on top of clipping. Mike's on top of reminders. I'm not on top of reminders. I promise I don't forget about... Well, I do forget about them, but I promise I'm just busy right now. Do not blame Mike for my inability to follow up on reminders that he sets. Oh, we need to talk about... I didn't even think about... Ah! Sorry, I almost dropped my controller. So we watched the Sonic movie on the last movie night in the Discord. That was really good. I really enjoyed that. I was not expecting the Sonic movie to be like that engaging. I was expecting it to be fun, but like Despicable Me 1 fun. I was not expecting it to be like fantastic. Right, DDR time. This is not the music for this horrible trial. This is supposed to be emotionally weighty. I had a lot of fun. It was fun. I do have a quick question. I know like not everyone who is like there is here right now. Do you guys want us to like you gotta be a DDR arrow to be stepped on. During movie nights, how do you guys feel about the like microphone etiquette? Because I feel like everyone's super on board with it. Of, you know, when we're watching the movie, be on the quiet side. Unless you're in text chat, then you can just go as ham as you want and just constantly ramble. And like normally when I watch movies, I'm focused on the movie and I'm like quiet when I'm watching. Like occasionally I'll have input during, but when a scene starts up, we all be quiet or something. Okay, hold on. What's the next thing that she's gonna pop during this? It's where she has an attack that pops up on one side of the arena. Thinking of using mic, but I would be quiet because of the movie. I guess my question is like, everyone who's been in a movie night, do you find the experiences worse when everybody is just in the room and you see everyone's muted? Because I feel like some people will come into movie night and they're expecting a more active chat, but it's 10 people with muted microphones. Which is how I prefer to watch movies. I don't mind when there's like a hype fun moment that if people unmute and, you know, make a comment or something. But it's one of those, you know, like, if something cool's happening that's like emotional, shh, be quiet type things in my head. So it's like a judgment call thing. Oh, no. Okay. I know not everybody's up for that, though. You can put subtitles so no context will be lost. We always run subtitles, so. Chill during Polar Express, I think it worked well.
All I ever wanted was for you and I
I don't know, I'd say they've been going well. But Sonic was really good. Sonic was super, super good. I was actually enjoying it. I thought it was really fun how Eggman got his name from a one-off line. I feel like doing those big moments that, you know, don't translate easily in such a casual way is always nice. And I am excited for the second one. By the time it ended, I was like, man, I don't want it to be over. I want to continue. This was fun. I will say it felt like there was a bit of a third act, or not third act. It felt like we were missing part of a third act, or part of a second act, I guess is probably how I would best describe it. I felt like we went from, slight spoilers for the Sonic movie, by the way, and coming, okay, we're just gonna, I felt like we went from Sonic being upset and not understanding how, shoot, I don't know his name. All I know him by is Donut Lord. Crap, what is the cop's name? I feel like we went from him not understand Tom. Okay. I feel like we went from him not understanding Tom to accepting that he wanted to leave without much development to show him why Tom wanted to leave. And I get we didn't have time to explore it, but I feel like we were missing a good chunk of scenes. Rip Owl. Who's Owl? I watched Sonic in theaters. It was hella cool. It was probably really fun in theaters. I feel like that movie would be really fun in theaters, especially with the color palette. Okay. Doing roulettes with this soundtrack is not it. Oh no! Was not enough damage. Oh shoot, 2 people just got downed. Okay. I think the owl at the start. Miss Flutter or whatever. I figured her name. I don't remember what her name is. I think Sonic going on the road trip and seeing the outside world helped him realize there's more to the world. No, I got that, but I feel like we didn't see that growth. We didn't get a moment of him having introspection. It was just, he complained, didn't understand. We got the, like, bar fight, blah, 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 blah. And then he was super okay with it, and it never came up again. At least that's what it felt like to me. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't know. That's just how it came across to me. It's kind of like why I feel the way I do about Loki, where I would describe Loki's ending as low-key not satisfying. No. It's why I would describe Loki's ending as not satisfying. It was good. It was poetic, and I won't spoil the ending of Loki. But I feel like we didn't get the build up that we needed to really sell me, at least as a viewer, on the ending of Loki. And it might just be a me thing. I require a lot of grounding to believe a character's motivation changes. Head pats? You require lots of head pats? I need to get a little thing to like. Hold on. If I. Oh, that's really loud. I need. There you guys go. I need to oil my microphone arm. I don't know how I feel about this being the sound of like incoming headpads. Hi Duo, welcome in. How's your day going, man? I think saving Sonic's backstory would have been better until we got to the hotel for Tom and Sonic to connect more. I feel like the movie just needed another 35 minutes or so. But we didn't see it. It was still a good movie though. It's way better than the Mario movie. I'm gonna be honest, the Mario movie kind of sucks. It not sucks because it's bad. I want to be clear. The Mario movie is very safe. Of course it's safe. It's Mario. I have bad things to say about a lot of things, but nothing appropriate for Twitch. Well, what's one of them that's TOS? Sag Duo. But we have a Sag emote. Why is that not popping? We have a Sag emote. Why is that not working? Or am I wrong? My legs want to fall off? Oh. From work, I presume? I'm really out of shape. I mean, like, I can relate to that first one. As someone who's been doing, all I did was like squat for 5 minutes. You saying you did one squat for 5 minutes, or you did squats for 5 minutes? What's happening? Yes, you did squats for 5 minutes. Plink. Why are the emotes not working? We have these. So this Nintendo music sucks. All this is cozy. I don't want this. I want like Nintendo music. There we go. This kind of works. I can do this. I can work with this. I mean, this whole stream's gonna get just nuked from orbit when it goes up on YouTube. No one's gonna get any of this. Put the Mario Galaxy OST. Okay. Mario Galaxy OST. Twilight Princess OST. Ugh. Y'all gotta pick. Y'all gotta. Okay, you know what? Here's what we'll do. Here's what we'll do. Pokemon Bike Track 10 hours. God, no. All right, Mario Galaxy or Twilight Princess OST? Put it all on the same time. Oh god, the thing's starting. I keep making typos. All right, this one'll work. Oh, come on. I didn't want to do the near raid. Oh my god. The near rate's gonna take so long. Why is this the one that we get? God damn it. Well, at least the soundtrack might work. Anyway, I'm playing Total Warhammer, Fear My Zombie Armies. I don't know what Warhammer is outside of 40k. Like, is Total War part of Warhammer? Warhammer Fantasy? Okay. This is not it, Chief. This is not the music for these fights. Puzzle Plank's my favorite. My favorite is Desu Puzzle Plank from Nico Nico Doga. I would play that, but I'm not going to subject you guys to 20... Oh my god. To 20 minutes of cutting from Kinmoza. While I fight for my life in a near raid. Warhammer minis are so fun to build. I would be all over Warhammer minis if I didn't feel like... It's Games Workshop, right? If I didn't feel like they were scamming people. And I bet the bitrate loves this. Like, I've never painted minis. I've painted my nails, so I understand the cathartic nature of it. Uh-oh. Well, this is bad. Let's angle them this way. Can we not? Okay. Thanks. 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 Thanks! Thanks, my man! Appreciate you! Why did you keep running? I was trying to do the right thing and get it away from you guys, and you just followed me. Put rocks in, but it's only rocks. Rocks! That better be angled at that guy and not me, because I'm not the one who got a bunch of people killed there. That was not me. No, you had one job. By the way, serious question. How's the bitrate during like a fight like this? I assume it's bad. Because if it's bad, tell me. I'll try to increase it and see if I can like at least help a little bit. Oh god. Oh god, please no. No.
Someone cooked here.
Everything's fine. Not bad actually. Okay. I'm paranoid about bitrate more than ever due to the Squirrel Stapler stream. If you were there, you know what I'm talking about. Because that was a nightmare. I didn't know how bad it was until I watched the VOD back, and I don't know how you guys stuck through that, but y'all are champs. That was awful. The Squirrel Stapler stream was unwatchable in my opinion. Oh my god. Speaking of things that are unwatchable, if you say my stream, we're gonna have a problem. Twilight movie watch along when? Ooh, that'd be fun. What if we have a bad movie night? What if we do bad movies? What if we do a bad movie night? Geez, Twilight. Twilight or 13 Reasons Why? And we could like go just do a movie day and watch all of the first season of 13 Reasons Why and cringe inside as we watch a young teen drama try to actually take on the topics of suicide. Hi, Aki, welcome in. Thank you for the raid. How you doing? How's Kingdom Hearts 2? Don't spoil me because I'm still going through Kingdom Hearts 1, but welcome in. Hi, everybody. Welcome to an aimless stream. We're gonna react to things later, but right now we're playing FF14. Prefer Twilight rather than 13 Reasons. I was spoiling everyone. Don't spoil me. I'm making everyone suffer through Kingdom Hearts 1 with me. As someone who did not know Cinderella from Snow White and Sleeping Beauty, it's bad. It's really bad. If anyone's curious of it. Oh, how bad could it be? It's really bad. I was talking about the entire series and how it ties to Kingdom Hearts 2. I will save you all that and say it was fun. How's the combat versus... Why did I say combat like that? How's the combat versus KH1? Will Kingdom Hearts fans get mad at me if I call it KH? Much better. Any new people in, I highly recommend this game. It's called Final Fantasy XIV. It's very beautiful, as you can see. There is a lot going on. This is not the music for this, by the way. This would be a bunch of Nier music if you were a Nier fan. But we're currently listening to the Mario OST because I've heard this song 1,000 times. But also welcome in. I do FF14. You probably already knew that. If you didn't know that, now you do. I hope your day is going well. You have reaction commands. Not a spoiler, by the way, just an improvement for the combat. I will not. It literally, as long as it's not a narrative spoiler, and by that I mean I don't want to know if like a character shows up or something like that. If it's just combat stuff I get, I don't care. You can go ham. I did not like the combat until I got a dodge roll in Kingdom Hearts 1 so far. Talks a lot about FF and FF14 was mentioned. It's good. You should play it. It's got a free trial. Up to level 70 with no limits on playtime. Includes the entirety of A Realm Reborn and the award-winning Heavensward expansion. And Stormblood now. You get the base game, you get the first expansion, and the second expansion now. All free. Super good. It's on Xbox, it's on PlayStation, it's on PC. Would you play FF with me? Fuck yeah! Join me on Saturdays. Well, actually, I'm committed to chat on Saturdays. I'll help you do MSQ though. I love this game. This game's great. As of right now, I have 123 days in it, so it gets my thumbs up. We're doing a very late game raid. Then I won't intrude on you guys. No, I'll just join you on another day. Oh god, what are we getting? Oh. Is this new to me? This feels slightly new. I don't think I started with this one before. This floor looks weird. I've never done this one. This is bad. This is gonna be bad. I apologize to anybody that knows the Nier raids. This is gonna be rough. Okay. You know what? I'm just gonna... Okay, so we're rotating. Oh boy, time to see someone passing through ARR. ARR is really good. What are you talking about? That guy on Reddit said so, and I don't know. He's crazy as an FF fan. I don't know how he thought A Realm Reborn was good. Gonna be honest. I was streaming for a bit longer, so it's actually almost 2 a.m. Oh, Jesus. I forget your time zone's weird. Should we be on this side? I feel like we should be on the other side. I feel like we should be over here. I don't know. Maybe we should be over here. You know what? I'm gonna just follow the group. We're just gonna, if we're gonna go out, we're gonna die together. That's a bomb. That's bad. Oh, shoot. I've been looking for a bit, but I want to talk more. Maybe I can swing by longer tomorrow. It's Saturday, so it should be fine. Yeah, I'll be on Shad's stream in the morning to do Stormblood with him, and then tomorrow afternoon I'll be doing 6.3 to wrap up before Dawn Trail. The next expansion comes out, so we should be wrapping up 6.3. Sorry, 6.4 tomorrow. Superb. Hopefully it doesn't overlap. Missed you for a bit. It's been a minute. Did you make a new Discord account, by the way? Okay. Ooh, bad. Oh my god. I did. It's in the new server. Posted link in general. Okay. Long. I want to play. We got to do Minish Cap. We got to do one of the handheld Zeldas. We've done Twilight Princess and we've done most of Wind Waker. Kirby's Epic Yarn. I've never played Kirby's Epic Yarn. Still remember the Kirby Ball collab. It was really fun to stream. Kirby has to have it again. I would want to redo it just because I'm more comfortable on stream now. I can do better. I've hit a point with my streams where I want to like remaster old things. It's like we did this in the past, but I wasn't comfortable. Kirby Forgotten Land is really good. I haven't played that, but I did play the demo. And I think I'll get the next Kirby 3D. I'm not going to be into this one, though, I feel like, because they took away all of the complexity on purpose. And I'm not saying this is a bad thing. They clearly took it away because, oh, we're rewriting the formula. Why rewrite a complex formula? Let's start over. Let's start with a simple formula and, you know, build it out from there. And it feels great, but all of the abilities have lost most of their moves. And I'm excited to see what happens next once everything's been brought back. If that makes sense. Man, my rotation is a mess right now. I'm not even paying attention. Should try AM2R, see if Nintendo tries to murder you. What is that? America 2? Resurrection? What is that? What is AM2R? So yeah, me too. It just means growth. Oh yeah. So you're missing out. You get better stuff later. It gets challenging later. I know it gets challenging. It's just I'm not a fan of how they simplified the formula in a lot of core ways in an effort to make sure that the product is better. And I'm glad they made that decision. It's just I'll wait for like the fully fleshed out Kirby. Another Metroid 2 remake. I've never played Metroid. I actually haven't played Metroid. Surprisingly. As much as I like Metroidvanias. You know, I say that. I like some Metroidvanias. I like ones that have a purpose to their design. But when the design doesn't seem to have a purpose, I'm not big on them. I assume this is like a fan remake, though. Oh, whoa, 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 what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Jesus Christ. I would love to see you try to play the Prime games then. Those always looked cool. Those I wouldn't be opposed to trying. Didn't the remaster come out for those, or is it coming out on the Switch? Speaking of the Switch, because I was about to say, like, I'd love to try them. Has anyone else seen the news that the Yuzu developers are being C&D'd by Nintendo? They're being C&D'd or like straight up sued? Yeah, I saw. I can't remember if it was C&D'd or sued. I think it was like proper lawsuit, right? Because that's why everybody was getting so irritated about it. I saw it. They'll all leave and someone else will take over the project. I mean, as much as Nintendo seems to not understand game preservation or genuinely seem to care about video games as much as they want to say it, attacking emulation is not the play. Emulation is a desperately needed thing to preserve games and to ensure that you can play things that have proper value within the industry as far as influencing the course of said industry. Which is funny because right after it came out, Nintendo announced their own. Wait, announced their own Metroid 2 remake, or? I'm confused. Oh, okay. I didn't know they remade Metroid 1 and 2. All I knew is Metroid Dread was a thing. Oh my god, I forgot how long this raid was. I'm sorry, guys. I was crossing my fingers and hoping that we would hit Alexander. Lurk, thank you for the lurk hockey and thank you for the raid. Appreciate you. Have a good night. Go to sleep. It's like 2 a.m. Oh, this is going to be a nightmare. I do not know this boss's mechanics. Alexander's not Alliance raid? Oh, yeah, it's not. It's a regular raid. Did I queue for Alliance raids? Whoops. I might be quiet during parts of this because I don't remember this fight. And there's a good chance of just dying in this.
Bitrate is tanking with those explosions.
I don't know if there's much I can do about that. I'm surprised the explosions are what's causing it, but not all of the bright, shiny lights. Isn't there a setting to turn off everybody else's effects? Where's it at? Like, what's it under? It's under character. Randomize. Oh, here we go. Whoa! Hold on. Whoa! People play like this? Man, it looks so dead. Like nothing's happening. Nothing's happening. It looks so dead. Oh, we should probably move. Well, I'm finally seeing. Is this what it's like? Is this what it's like to not be staring into a 5,000 lumen bulb? It's way easier to see than I thought it'd be. I'm gonna be honest. Put the middle one. Limited? Okay. What does limited do? So is it just like just weapon effects only? But it's not the ability effects? That's kind of cool. I mean, I guess. It's middle, right? Like middle's gonna be... It shows some ability effects like big AoEs and buffs. Oh. That's wild. That's crazy. All right, hold on. Let's go back to normal. I've never turned that setting on, actually. Almost 4,000 hours and I've never turned it on. What is this boss? Who makes a giant silo into a mecha? And what's the point of it? Oh, there we go. Now we're back. Now we're back. This is my Final Fantasy. He's the first boss from Nier. He's the tutorial. Oh. I haven't played Nier Automata. I own it. I booted it up for like 5 minutes and I saw it started as a little shmup and I went, why did nobody tell me to just boot this game up to sell me on it? Oh, come on. Man, whatever. Haven't played all the way through. Like I said, we do Nier at some point on stream, but the reason we haven't done a lot of the games I've been talking about are specifically just because I want to get through FF. So as soon as MSQ is done, I'll feel more comfortable with actually, like, you know, doing other games on regular days of the week. Oh my god, we're still not done. This fight takes so long. It's on my PS4. I'm not good at sitting in my living room. I mean, you could just plug in the PS4 on your computer monitors, though. Oh, hey, it's Nier. No, that's Automata. Nier's the girl. Come on, Glacy. You gotta learn the lore. Also, hi, welcome in, Glacy. Are these gonna go in?
You're out to
Just
him
go.
on these.
You know what? I know what music we could put on right now. Hold on. I got an idea. Paper Mario origami. Oh, I should move. I'm sorry. I was prioritizing getting music up for people in chat. I'm sorry. Ah, now I'm on fire. Oh, this is bad. Okay, we should be good. Jesus Christ. No. Why is this so quiet? Like how Cell's FF people are almost all Makotes. Wait, my party is? Gross boring. Gross boring human. No adventure plate. Miko, you get the thumbs up. Miko, you get the thumbs up. Nope. No. Your fans, followers, subs. We've been over this. There's a name for you people. You people have a name. It's sellouts. For those not sure why, it's a pun on the name sell. And selling out because you give me money. We do? Yes! It's all over the Discord. We need Paper Mario Eurobeat. Is that a thing? Is that a thing? Hold on, there's no way that's a thing. Shut up. You're fucking with me. You're lying. Paper Mario Eurobeat. You're lying. In Origami King, it's real. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Well, you know, sacrifices must be happening in the name of greatness. See, this is what happens when you guys are like, you should change the music, and we're in the middle of a fight. Oh yeah, this song. Okay, I haven't played Origami King in like a year. It's been forever since I touched Origami King. Is this bad? I shouldn't be here, right? I'm in the bad place. Oh, well, here it comes. Where was this? Where was this in Paper Mario? I can't even remember when it played. I just know it did. Speaking of bad ideas. Man, Origami King's music was just insane. I can't hear music. Why can't you hear the music? What do you mean? It's been playing. The hole puncher in the desert. What? Uh-oh. Whoop. I don't know what to tell you. If you can't hear music, I'm sorry. There's got to be like a Yu-Gi-Oh rule or something about it of like believing in the heart of the cards or like the BPM of your heart. I don't know. If my heart is going at 300 BPM, we have a problem? No! What do you mean? No, of course not. There's no problem. That just means you're getting ready. You're getting warmed up. That's all that means. You had to play the right music to get the boss to come out to fight. That one. Oh. Oh, okay. I remember. Okay. Okay. No, yeah, that scene had me in tears. That stupid dance number with the hole punch toads was very fun. Ow! Ow! Oh ah! Oh man. All right, which one are we hiding behind? The one that doesn't explode, right? Yeah. If you haven't played Paper Mario and the Origami King, I highly recommend it. It's really good. It gets a bad rap for its combat, but honestly, just if you don't want to experience the combat, I can't recommend a guide enough. Just skip the combat, enjoy the rest of the game. Specifically the bosses. The bosses are the annoying parts of the combat. I don't mind the combat from normal enemies. But Origami King is so good. It's so much fun. The combat's not great, but the story was fun. I liked all the characters. Why is it targeting me? Awesome. I love FF14. I'm glad I just got targeted with that. That was fun. Did someone forget take stance? I don't know. Look, I can do floor Sam. I can do regular Sam. I can deal with the tank buster sometimes. I'm here. Oh my god. That sucked. Oh, by the way, I will be I've been busy with finals coming up. If anyone's wondering why I haven't posted about the community glamour contest thing. I do have that done. I like the rules and everything are ready. I am just waiting to format and like set it up properly. So I will be doing that. Probably either this weekend or next week. Sorry for the delay though on that, guys. Having a Java course condensed from 16 into 8 weeks is very insane. That's all I'm gonna say. And I did have... Oh, I forgot this song existed in this game. Sounds like suffering. I mean, yeah. Yeah, I'm kind of mentally at this point of just like, I'm just going to get the grade and I'm going to go re-study Java on my own time. So... But programming's fun, so, you know, not all bad. It's just mostly bad. I did have I do have a question. I'm going to ask this a few times over a few streams. But is a week too short for anyone interested in the G posing aspect of it to actually get the prompt that we talked about previously? For people that don't know, you'll get a prompt that's like one word and you need to make an outfit that matches that prompt, and you're going to need to do something else with that outfit. We'll see that whenever I post the full thing. Is a week long enough for you guys to go like get the outfit together and take the necessary shots that you feel like you might need. Depends on what the prompt is. It'll be one word, so it's going to be a lot of interpretation. And you won't know how I'm going to judge it, particularly, other than what the general categories are probably that I'm going to look for. But here, I'll give you guys an example. So the first one might be... it's not going to be this, but it might be like winter. Would you guys feel comfortable with a week? Or what about 2 weeks? So there's 2 of them a month.
Fish.
Yeah, like I could do the word fish. I could do the word I could do the word like combat or something. Just something that's interpretable that will allow people to kind of have creative freedom to do what they would have fun with instead of, you know, like a guaranteed win. Do I need anything in here? I think I got everything. I'm leaning towards 2 weeks. I'm going to be honest. Because I feel like 2 weeks would give people enough time to kind of take a shot, ruminate on it, see if they like it or not before they post it. But I'm not like entirely sure yet. I feel like 2 weeks would be the safest bet. And just do 2 of them a month. That, and it would give me time to like refill my gill through roulettes. Oh, yo, Jimbo's going. No! Oh, it's closed. I can't join. Oh. Oh, well. Oh, well. Oh, it's not you, Jimbo. I don't want to do that anyway, then. That's dumb. That's bad. Okay, I need different music. This music's getting on my nerves. Let's go back to this. Ah, I didn't talk to you guys about this. I found this.
Skill issue.
I found this. Good Smile has a little Kirby figure that they're shipping out soon. I forgot to talk about this. Kirby. I like that this spawned a wave of Kirby vor art. I thought that was very funny that this power gave us a wave of discomfort. You know what? Here. Hold on. I think we'll start with 2 weeks for the glamour submissions. And I'll just adjust from there. So we'll see how like 2 weeks works for everybody. Because I don't want people to feel pressured due to the ambiguity of the prompt. And as someone who's done art prompts like that before, where the word you get is something as simple as like darkness or like witch or wizard, or my ADHD brain does not do well with random association from word to word. I have to like chain things together. Like sailor or sports, that sort of thing. It's easy to get overwhelmed with prompts like that. So I feel like 2 weeks would be nice. And the one thing I am trying to figure out is where do I have you guys send them? Do I want you guys to send them in the... I'm going to just submit my basic bitch glam every contest. I'll win eventually. That's the lottery. That's the lottery player spirit. I'll pick the same numbers every time. One time they gotta come up. You can just do one where there isn't a theme. It's just your opinion on the gear glam. People pick on your taste. I don't think that's as interesting because I'm already accounting for that with part of the structure that I'm going for. It's why one part of it is just the glam itself, and then there's something else you're gonna have to do. Do a live party raid. Do it all live. I mean, it's going to happen on stream. No, this isn't going to be option where you guys submit and then just in the Discord you get a ping that's like, congratulations, here's your Applebee's $5 gift card or whatever. It's going to be on stream, and that way, so if you're there, you can get your gil from me. It'll be on stream. It's also why I'm trying to get a house. But that isn't happening anytime soon. I've entered, I think, 6 housing lotteries. 6. I have one finger up. 1. Okay, I've entered 6 of these things. I have lost every single one. Not a single housing lottery has paid off. Come to Dynamis? No. No one's on Dynamis. What other figures are? Oh, there's like a little Ed figure. Does Good Smile have anything TOS? I'm scared to like scroll through anime figures on Twitch. You know what? I'm scared to scroll through anime figures. I'm scared I might get just yeeted. If we were on YouTube, I'd be less hesitant and we would just scroll through. Dynamis has nobody over there though. Dynamis is boring. Dynamis is empty. Why would I go to Dynamis? Seriously, the biggest reason I don't want to go to Dynamis is I would lose my like crossword link shell. I'd have to redo this. Then just data center travel when you're streaming. Ugh. But then I lose the crossword link shell. I don't want to remake it. No, you don't. Someone told me I did. I believe it was Aeon. I'm in it. I'm from Dynamis. Yeah, but I made it. It's my link shell. I don't know how that affects everything. I don't know if that's going to break anything. I hope my inventory made somebody just curl up inside just then. Speaking of breaking, though, fuck Nurgle. I don't know what that means. What's a Nurgle? I know what a Nargle is. Those are those things that Luna talked about in Harry Potter. And everyone was like, "You're crazy, Luna. Stop talking to us. Magical creatures that steal your things at night. What are you, insane?" I thought I had more fish. Oh, those are collectibles. That's why I have them. Slowly dying in Warhammer. I don't know what that is. What is Warhammer 40k tied to Warhammer Total War or Total Warhammer? Are those all the same things? Or am I wrong? I don't know anything about Warhammer. All I know is I watched a 3-hour lore video and I was very upset that the story isn't ending. Oh my god. Okay. Hold on. No. Oh my god. Okay, we gotta go somewhere. Oh my god. You know, I can't show you guys my apartment. So I thought you were talking about Nurgle from Garfield. Who? Who's Nurgle from Garfield? What? You all confuse me. I feel like there are aspects of reality I just do not know about. They share a few lore elements, so they don't count. got it. Oh, that's not what I wanted to bring back up. There we go. By the way, I have redecorated slightly. And by slightly, I mean I haven't really done much. I'm waiting to get a few more of these timbers, or these lofts, so I can make a proper weird staircase. I have done some slight housing EX with getting my bed up here. But I don't think we can do a glamour contest in the apartment. I feel like we need a house for that. I feel like the apartment's too small. It's way too tiny. Also, what is Nurgle from Garfield? Could someone explain that to me? I genuinely don't know what that is. The Gray Kitten? Who? There are more than one character in Garfield than Jim and Garfield? Garfield, Why is his name Nurgle also? If we have Garfield and Jim... What? This is not it. This is... What are you... You guys are making this up. I type in Garfield Nurgle and this is what I'm getting. This is not it. This is not it. I don't know what this is. This is not Garfield. Nermal. Nermal? He was there though. Hold on. Man, I just want to watch a speedrunner that lied and got caught. He first appeared in the comic strip in 1979. Why did I not hear about him then? His latest appearance was on December 25th, 2023. Garfield still runs. Do people like read Garfield? Is this still a thing? Like, is there like a webcomic Garfield? Hold on, China's getting uppity. Gonna unleash the zombie. Man, I wish I liked 4X games. I wish I did, because I would love to play Civ on stream. I've had so many fun moments where the game has felt like it was just purposefully poking me with a stick. I've had moments where like Genghis Khan has taken one of my cities, named it to a name you would expect, and then built a new city next to it and called it Michigan. Just to spite me as someone playing America. Just to spite me. Like, I have had so many fun little moments with that game. I wish I liked 4X games more. I don't know if I could stream it, though, and have a good time. I feel like I would want to rip my eyes out. Chris Pratt, Garfield is almost here. Is he really doing is he the I Hate Mondays cat? Is he actually doing it? I'm gonna let you guys out of your cage for this video, by the way. Speaking of wanting to rip your eyes out, yes. What about ripping them out? Dead Space 2? Anybody? Oh, Dead Space 2 is so good. We gotta play Dead Space. Freed. All right. So for anyone that doesn't know, there was a streamer recently that was, I want to say caught, but it's obvious from the start. So I don't think caught is the right word. And with how blatant this attempt at a blindfolded speed run at a Monster Hunter monster was, I feel like this was the plan the whole time. But essentially, she's known for fighting The specific monster is a aileron? Atreon? What's the monster's name in Monster Hunter World? We'll watch the video and figure it out. A specific monster in Monster Hunter. And after fighting it thousands of times, she decided to do a blindfolded run with a very thin blindfold. People are upsetty. Karl Jobst made a video on it. I wanted to react Andy to it today. Before we do, though, I want to show everybody what a real blindfolded run looks like via Bubzia. If anybody's curious, Bubzia blindfolded speedruns. He recently, about a year ago, did Mario 64 120 star. Completely blindfolded. And it's actually really cool. It's the only speedrun I've watched that I was genuinely intrigued by and actually cared for. Because it was interesting seeing how esoteric the speedrun became, if that makes any sense. Where the solution was, yeah, I just got to punch 15 times and then pause 8 times and then move for 20 seconds in this direction, do 3 backflips, punch 18 more times, and then I should be in the right position. Levels of calculation going on. I thought it was very interesting. Wow. It's really cool. I highly recommend watching this. The speedrun is very interesting. Power of echolocation, muscle memory, and strats. All echolocation.
I think I got super good RNG here.
But most of what you'll notice in this versus the person in the Karl Jobst video is everything is purposeful. Everything is to assist in lining up the next path that needs to be followed.
Too early.
Hey SL, so, remember the gobby bag brown guy? Well, it was a small tone off my samurai glam's clothes. Tragedy.
No! Dude, that's the worst. Oh, that's the worst when your glam or when your dye is just slightly off. Oh, that's the worst. If you want my advice, if you might be able to work around it by do I derail this real quick? You might be able to work around it. Yeah, we're gonna derail real quick. Hold on. I'm sorry, guys. I'm an FF person. If you can find some metal armor, the dye might actually still work for whatever part you're trying to do, and you might be able to make it function. These arms and legs do not go with the jacket I'm wearing. They are different pieces of armor. Like, these are the Diodacho's legs and Diodacho's arm pieces, I believe. Wait, no. Diodacho's gloves glam to the dome and steel gauntlets. And then, yeah, classical secutors and the dome and steel gauntlets. But the dye actually worked with the body. So I wouldn't give up on your glam just yet. Try to find a small change you can make that still works. Because the gloves and everything for this top go together with it really well, but I just didn't like the colors I was getting out of it. But by going to a metal-based texture in the game, I was able to get a color that actually complemented what I wanted. Okay, anyway, back to this.
How do I do this? I messed up pretty badly.
I believe there's a video on this speedrun specifically. If I can find it, I'll put it in the Discord for you guys. About how much planning went into this. Because it's crazy how many inputs are purposeful for correction when things go wrong, instead of just winging it.
What? Oh my god.
Okay, now that we know what a real blindfolded speedrun looks like, everybody get your snackies, Strap in. Also, hi, Evie. Welcome in. I acknowledged your question and did not say hi to you. How's your day going? How's your week been? It's Friday, right? It is Friday. I don't have snackies for this stream, so I'm gonna sip on my LaCroix here. It's Thursday. Don't say that. Don't gaslight me. I officially declare myself a kobold exterminator. Kobolds are cool though. Some of them. But you're so cute when you're gaslit. What's wrong? You've barely touched your non-poison food. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Oh, this isn't what I wanted. We're going to talk about this later. Where's the picture I want? Hold on. There it is. Herculad. I gotta take my anxiety meds real quick, guys. Enjoy this picture of Dombe ramen, Dombe cup noodle, Xenos with insert your warrior of light there by this person. I don't know how to say this. Pi Dud. Spoilers. Spoilers. Spoilers, you're right. How rude of me. How rude of me. You know what? Here, instead of that, here, I'll give you guys this. Spoilers, Emma cute. Instead of that, it's also spoilers. Here. So that. Oh my god. So loud. While I take my anxiety medication, you guys can have the Puzzle Plank Galaxy remix that is the best thing ever. Enjoy the anime. I'm gonna take my anxiety medication. Oh my god. This is gonna get this stream nuked on YouTube. Mark my words, this is the part that's gonna actually get me in trouble. Oh, go watch Kinmoza. Go watch Kinmoza, people. Okay, that's enough of that. Go watch Kinmoza, it's really good.
Hello, you absolute legends. War. War never changes. And neither does pretending to play a video game blindfolded for clout. It's a tale as old as time, and 60% of the time, it works every time. In theory, it's the perfect plan. First, cover your eyes with a thin sheet of material, thin being the key word. I can't stress enough that if the material is too thick, you won't be able to see, which will make it very hard to play the game. Then, you pretend to do something that otherwise wouldn't take much skill. For example, beat Super Mario 64 or beat one relatively difficult boss. Once completed, and this step is also quite critical, pretend to act surprised. You really want to milk this part as much as possible. Talk about how much you can't believe it and how nervous you are.
Is Elytrion actually that hard? I haven't fought the latest monster edition to Monster Hunter World at all. I didn't know they added a new monster. What rank do you need to be to even fight it? Couldn't tell you? Well, then, look, why did I ask the question then? Monster Hunter Wilds is going to be out this year. Haven't done it, but it's been called difficult. Man, I haven't even beaten Blue Nergigante. Not very Nergigante. Whoa. Blue Teostra. What's her name? Kushala Daora is the bronze dragon that uses the power of the wind. What is Teostra's blue counterpart? It starts with a K. Wow, I haven't played Monster Hunter in forever.
Post a clip of your achievement to the subreddit of a popular streamer, preferably one who doesn't know much about blindfolded runs and wouldn't immediately know it's obviously fake. If you're lucky, they'll watch it on stream, and if your plan has come this far, congratulations, you're now internet famous. Your feat will go down in history as one of the all-time greats. However, I must warn you, this plan comes with great risk.
You can't.
If your fake run gets too popular, it may be seen by someone who actually knows a thing or two about blindfolded speedrunning, and if this happens, you're absolutely screwed. Now, you're internet famous for a different reason, and before you know it, obscure speedrunning channels are making videos about you, racking up millions of views. Today, we will be looking at the streamer Queen Pones-a-Lot, who recently faked a blindfolded takedown of the dragon Alatreon in the game Monster Hunter World. Unfortunately for Queen Pones-a-Lot, she didn't do her research, because what she produced was one of the most unrealistic fakes I've ever seen. In today's video, we are going to take a look at her run, and I'll explain why it's fake. And if you've never tried to do a blindfolded run before, you'd probably miss this one crucial detail that makes her gameplay simply impossible. And while you're here, please do me a favor and subscribe. I am dangerously close to 1 million subs, and it will—
Okay, Karl Jobst. All right. You know what? I even like the video. There we go. I don't buy that she was trying to get one over on people. I'm too cynical when I see drama online. I'm always thinking of people making up tension and sticking points in videos or any content they make to play the clout game. I know there are people that genuinely think that they can get away with, something like this, but I'm also very skeptical of almost excusing the ignorance for malice card. It's like, I don't buy that it's ignorance most of the time. I feel like it's clout game. Maybe I'm being too cynical.
would mean a lot.
But
I really hope you enjoy. Now, legends, it was Valentine's Day yesterday, so naturally, me and my lovely wife went out for dinner. Anyone who knows me knows I like to have a drink, so of course, I decided to wet my whistle. I didn't want to feel miserable the next day, though, which is why I started the night with today's video sponsor, ZBiotics.
We're gonna skip the ad. I'm sorry. These super healthy probiotic drinks. I'm sorry. I don't buy them. I need to see science behind them. Speaking of clout, what are your thoughts on cats developing opposable thumbs? Cats are dangerous enough as it is. The only reason your cat doesn't kill you is because you're bigger than it. See, my dog, on the other hand, is super, super chill and would never hurt another person. Ever. To quote many pet owners, don't worry, he's friendly. He doesn't bite. My dog has never bitten me. So I would be confident in saying he would never, ever, 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 under no circumstances, hurt another person. I can't say that about a cat, though. Someone's going to take that way too seriously and not understand the multiple little irony statements I put in there. You say that, but I'm sure many a cat has made an attempt at murder. See, that's the thing. They made the attempt. If they get opposable thumbs, there might be a charge, not just an attempt. There's a part 2 of this where he breaks down our second run. Oh, no, I saw it. We're probably going to watch both of them if we have time. If we have time. If we have time.
ZBiotics.
Nope.
ZBiotics.
No.
Drink responsibly. Next day. Go to ZBiotics using my code so you can stay prepared no matter the time or occasion. ZBiotics also trying to convince for 15% off. Trying to convincingly fake a blindfolded run of anything is extremely difficult. Until you actually sit down for hours trying to do something without looking, it's almost impossible to truly understand the hurdles and problems you're going to face. This is why when someone does pretend to play without looking, it's usually immediately apparent it's not legitimate. People who don't do enough research into blindfolded runs, or who haven't really spent a lot of time doing them, don't know what is or isn't possible, and they don't know what is or isn't reasonable. One trap
Did you guys watch this? Did you guys watch this guy? I haven't watched this one. I did see that he also got flamed really hard in the speedrunning community. A few months, I think it was a few months back. It might be about a year ago at this point. Wow, if it's been over a year, I'm sitting here in my head saying a few months back. This year has gone way too fast. Whoa, I feel like it was 2 months ago that I saw this guy. I don't even remember his name. I just remember seeing him.
Blindfolded runs, or who haven't really spent a lot of time doing them, don't know what is or isn't possible, and they don't know what is or isn't reasonable. One trap people can easily fall into is assuming that if you've practiced something a lot in general, that means you might be able to do it blindfolded. But this is far from true. Ask any world-class speedrunner, and they will tell you that it doesn't matter how much you practice something with your eyes open, doing it blind is a totally different beast. The streamer we are looking at today,
I've played a lot of Jack and Daxter.
Didn't understand this concept. When it comes to the game Monster Hunter, she's an expert, and she's especially good at battling the monster Alatreon, which is one of the hardest fights in the game. She has killed it over 4,500 times, and she even calls herself the Alatreon Queen. She's definitely skilled at this fight, and she assumed that because she's good at this fight, it's plausible that she could do it blindfolded. And if she did do it blindfolded, that'd be really cool. Difficult gaming feats can get a huge amount of attention on YouTube or Reddit, so there is definitely a lot of incentive to do them. The 12th of January would be the day it happened. Queen Ponsalot had been practicing, and she was ready to blow the world away. Now, I'm going to give you a huge spoiler warning. If you don't want to know how this story ends, please stop watching now. But the big M. Night Shyamalan twist...
You guys okay with spoilers? Do we need to go watch the original first? I'm gonna make an audible call and say we're okay with spoilers here. What class is she playing? We're good. I want you to spoil me harder. Bro, you can't. I see you trying to slip that in there. I see you trying to slip in me saying that and immediately following it up with an ara ara. I see that. I see you. I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing. I'm back. Welcome back, Leo. Are you going to do it? I just did it. I slipped it in there. I gave you the ara. And if I wave my hand in front of my iPhone, my face tracking freaks out, which is really annoying. Oh my god, if I had an iPhone face mount, I could actually like do this in front of my face and my hand tracking wouldn't freak out. Why are the iPhone helmets so expensive? I gave you the ara. Are you not satisfied? If I gift some subs, can I get a special ara? If you use some channel points, you can get an ara. I can't treat people differently if there's a channel point redeemed for it. That would be parasocial of me.
Is that she can actually see through her blindfold. I mean,
Gasp.
we can see through her blindfold when she puts it on or takes it off.
Like here's why I don't think I'm being too cynical. This is too obvious. I'm sorry. This is too obvious. In my brain I go clout game, clout chase. This is gonna cause drama. I should say it. This is gonna cause drama. I should do it. And you ride that wave.
This is why whenever you go to fake blindfold school, they teach you on day 1 never to put a light source directly behind you. When she puts the blindfold on, she does it very carefully, making sure that there is only one thin layer of fabric between her eyes and the monitor. You can even prove this to yourself by pulling your shirt over your eyes, and you'll see that you can easily see straight through it. Before she even starts playing, we already know this is fake. Her gameplay, however, is so unrealistic, it's shocking that anyone ever took this seriously.
No. God, that's a cool. Is that display in the background? Is this a display piece or like a poster? Can Karl get out of the way, please? There we go. That's a really cool Ranger display, I guess. That's really cool, though.
Queen Pons-a-Lot is a comic book superhero. She is the living incarnation of the Marvel character Daredevil. Just by sound alone, she knows
movie was
exactly
so
where
bad.
Alatreon is at all times. And going further, not only does she know where Alatreon is, she knows exactly where its head is. Normally, in blindfolded runs, people will use the lock-on feature to face enemies. With lock-on, the game automatically faces you towards the monster, so it eliminates all of the guesswork. And honestly, with lock-on, Alatreon isn't a hard fight to do blindfolded. It's been done before. But Queen Pons-a-Lot doesn't use lock-on at all. Instead, she just freeballs the entire fight. There's a good reason she doesn't use lock-on actually, and that's because if she used the automatic aiming function, she wouldn't be able to target Alatreon's head, and she needs to hit the head in order to do enough damage with the weapon and strategy she's using.
I'm gonna say it for the whole video, but not using lock on, the strat she's going for, like her dodging the crystals earlier, if anybody saw it, it's all too blatant. I don't buy that this wasn't on purpose. The Doom and Fallout New Vegas posters were great. Also the Diablo boxes. It was a cool backdrop. I like Karl Jobst's little like recording area. Heard the Daredevil series was great. I haven't heard anything bad about it. That original Daredevil movie from the early 2000s is ass. It is terrible, though. It is not good, and it's... I don't even know if it's like enjoyable in a so bad it's good kind of way at all. Elektra's terrible. I will say the Catwoman movie with Halle Berry is hilariously bad. Like it's so good it's bad, or it's so bad it's good. The real on purpose is the friends we made along the way. Look, if she would double down after this and like own that it was fake the whole time, maybe, I don't know how many friends we're going to get along the way out of this, though.
Queen Pons-a-Lot claims that by using directional sound, she can locate the position of the dragon.
It's not how that works.
And it's true that humans can determine the general direction a sound comes from, and even to an extent, the distance. But there is a reason Daredevil is a superhero with his ability to locate things using sound. It's because humans can't do that effectively or reliably. We aren't bats or dolphins. When it comes to blindfolded gaming, this has been tried and tested for decades. It's simply not possible, and no one can do it. Blindfolded gamers do not rely upon sound in this way.
This is why I'm gonna pull in my Counter-Strike experience from the good old days when my reaction time was way faster. Map knowledge and things are important to support your audio cues. Your audio cues only point you in the general direction. They're never gonna point you to like exactly where something is. Map knowledge will, though, and predictability of other players or the AI will, but Monster Hunter's not that type of game. Curb your expectations. You'll love the follow-up. Okay, we'll get there.
They always use consistent setups or automatic aiming functions. It would be difficult enough using real sound in the real world, let alone the less precise inputs from a video game played through headphones. And yet, what's super interesting is that the true extent of just how unfeasible this task is will be lost on 99% of viewers. Many people instinctively know that humans can't pinpoint things using sound in this way, but they do know that it's theoretically possible to have some idea about what's going on. We know that if we hear something in our left ear more than our right ear, we know the sound is coming from the left. So when we watch this gameplay, it obviously looks unrealistic, but we can understand why someone might think it's possible to do. But there is something far more egregious going on here in this gameplay that almost everyone will miss, and it's hidden in plain sight. While everyone is debating the feasibility of
The actual
locating where
truth
the
is that
monster
she is
is
using the
sound,
Neuralink from
Queen
Muskie Guy,
Ponzola
and this
doing
is just a
something
big ad for it.
So are you saying the Neuralink took her sight? Or that the Neuralink is processing the hearing better?
almost everyone will miss, and it's hidden in plain sight. While everyone is debating the feasibility of locating where the monster is using sound, Queen Ponzola is doing something far more impossible that you probably didn't even consider. I'm going to show you some clips and try to identify what the problem is.
The elements. Elements are effective. This is the only time you can break its horns. Disrupt its control over the elements.
I've selected some extreme examples here to highlight what's going on, but it's important to know that Queen Ponzola is doing this constantly at all times to some extent, probably without even realizing it. In the clips I showed, she entered the menu to use an item, and in doing so, accidentally tilted the camera to face upwards. She doesn't always tilt the camera when using items, but in these particular cases, she did. Immediately after exiting the menu, she fixes the camera, moving it back to a more neutral position.
I was looking at other things. I was looking at her dodging like crystals that weren't making noises or random environmental hazards.
This isn't something that is specific to her blindfolded runs either. This is a habit that she has even when she can see. It's so habitual that she kept doing it blindfolded, not realizing that you need to see in order to know you've done this. This is a problem, because there is no reliable audio cue that tells you where you're facing on the vertical axis. Why did she know she was facing up? How did she know how much she was facing up? How did she fix her camera perfectly and so quickly? How is she able to do this over and over and over again?
This is why I'm being cynical.
You can't tell whether you're looking up or down actually ends up being a bigger problem than locating the enemy on the horizontal axis.
This is why I'm being cynical. It works. And that's why I'm leaning towards my cynical outlook on this. It works to just clout game and do something super, what's the word that I want? Not ethically questionable. What's the word I want? It's like a synonym of like drama prone or something that'll make waves. Controversial. Do something controversial and then go, whoa, what? No, I wasn't doing that. And then when called out even more, you double down again and you just milk that drama wave as much as possible. And maybe I'm wrong. So if you want some extra before going to the follow video, see this first. What is it?
There is no reason or mechanism that explains why she's able to keep the camera in a neutral vertical position the entire fight. You can easily test this yourself. Jump into a game and close your eyes. Then randomly scramble the camera position. Then try to use the audio cues to get your vertical
that's not
alignment
nausea-inducing.
neutral. Open your eyes and see how close you were. You'll find that you can't do this reliably, if at all. If you do manage to do this 1,000 times in a row, like Queen Ponzola, congratulations. positioned, you are a literal superhero. Again, this is a problem that has been faced before, and anyone who has or will ever try to do this will always end up looking at the floor or looking straight up. There is a way to center the camera and put it back to neutral by pressing a button, similar to pressing Z in Ocarina of Time, but Queen Pwnsalot never uses this, and always moves the camera with her mouse. I'm guessing she was so focused on trying to make her horizontal movement believable that she never even considered the vertical movement and just did it without thinking, but it's flat out impossible. The irony is that when using the greatsword, looking up or down achieves nothing. It doesn't let you hit higher, and it doesn't change your weapon range. The only reason to keep the camera in a neutral position would be to keep the enemy on screen, which is pointless if you're blindfolded. If you were interested in keeping the camera in a neutral position, you can simply turn off the ability to look up or down in the game setting.
You can do that? Hold on. That's okay. You know what? Everyone shits on Monster Hunter World for its release, but man, the devs really came through with the level of flexibility in those settings. There is so much flexibility in the Monster Hunter World settings for PC players. It is insane. And I assume this is on console as well. I would hope so. What a cool setting to have. I don't even know the utility of it, but that's a cool setting to have.
Which is probably a good idea if you're running this blindfolded. But of course, Queen Pwnsalot doesn't do this, and just magically knows where she is looking at all times. After she did her solo effort, about a week later, she would don the blindfold again, and this time beat Alatreon in a 4v1 group attempt. This one didn't go up on her YouTube channel and wasn't shared around, so you probably didn't hear about it, but it's even more insane. Now she has 3 other team members all making sounds too, but she's able to perfectly distinguish the dragon's sounds and know its location without any problems.
Sorry, I'm back.
Her
Welcome back.
hearing is so good, in fact, that she can even tell who the dragon is targeting with its attacks. Take this sequence for example. She expertly dodges this attack when Alatreon swipes at her, an attack that doesn't even have a sound cue you can use to know it's coming. But when it turns to attack the other players, she doesn't dodge at all and even knows where the attack is going. She follows it perfectly with her camera as it's happening. She's good, man. She's real good. And she
like at a certain point when you're a large streamer and this happens, I feel like there's gotta get them simp bucks. I feel like there's okay. And this is a much deeper conversation that if we fully explore is going to take a long time. I feel like there's a difference between not following JonTron after his incredibly ignorant comments a long time ago and not following someone who is faking a blinded speedrun and then doubling down on it. Because I'll use me as an example here. I still watch JonTron's newest content. I have no interest in that, in him as a person, as an individual. I have an interest in the content that he makes. What he does outside of his content is none of my concern. You can call me morally shallow for that. You can have whatever opinion you want of me for that. When someone doesn't have integrity in the content that they make, though, I feel like that ruins the content. And that ruins all future content from them that has any sort of stakes or any sort of integrity-based condition. If that makes any sense. I feel like there's a difference between those situations. And it always has me intrigued when a creator does something like this. And people that were there for that content that obviously showed a complete lack of integrity and a complete lack of the displaying of trust between the person creating the content and the people behind the screen or the viewers. There is a lot that goes into content at a higher level. When you're a certain size, a lot of stuff is scripted. A lot of stuff is more planned out than you will ever imagine it is. And I feel like that's different because you're not lying explicitly. Your priority is to put on a good show. But when you're doing something like this, you're putting on a good show by lying. That's your attempt anyway. You're trying to put on a good show by explicitly deceiving and lying versus putting on a good show that doesn't feel scripted. And this doesn't not feel scripted. This feels essentially, to not make a pun about the blindfold being transparent, but it feels transparently deceptive. At least to me, which would make me not want to watch them anymore. Period. Imagine a future where you can choose to follow the person or their AI. You guys wouldn't stop following me, right? Over the Cell AI, right? Cell AI wouldn't have... I don't know. Don't say that. What if I ran the Cell AI? Was that third-person shooter one? Cell AI would be easier to get RRs from. Unlike you, AIU actually responds to redeems in chat and doesn't talk shit. You know, you're probably right. Ooh, I just got really lightheaded. All right. Woo! I don't know why I just got lightheaded, but I did. Okay. We're good. But no, I don't know. It always seemed weird to me when Hey, thank you for the 5 gift subs, Leo. See, I don't have it covered this time. You can see the injection happening. Thank you, though. Appreciate you, man.
See? No sweat.
No sweat. Oh, we gotta play Metal Gear 4. Oh my god, I love Drebin. No, but like I always, again, you can have whatever opinion of me you want based on this. I feel like separating the artist from the art is almost always not a negative thing. There are extreme exceptions, but I think those exceptions, and I want to be clear here, is the art explicitly in its presentation directly and provably supporting a negative thing or a negative addition to the world. And in those cases, sure, it's hard to separate the artist from the art. But in the case of, again, like, I watched JonTron's recent Temu video that he just put out. I can separate JonTron as a person from the content. However, when the content itself is lacking in integrity, I don't understand how you can separate the lack of integrity from the art or from the content. Because watching content that is implicitly condescending to someone is not a good time to me. It's why I don't play games that I feel like condescend to me, the player. It's why I don't watch movies that I feel like talk down to the audience to an absurd degree. And I feel like watching someone do a blindfold speed run of something that is clearly not blindfolded is condescending to you. I feel like it's talking down to you, the viewer. My opinion is that Hitler was actually pretty all right as an artist. Not actually good, but he wasn't that bad. As an artist, there's a lot of things to critique about his art. But boy, you picked the most extreme example of what I'm trying to say. All I'm gonna say on the topic is, as an artist, there's a lot to critique at a technical level about his art. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Have you seen the Hitler is Back movie? It encapsulates that idea, and it's great. What? Hold on. 2015. Hold on. Created by David Winnett. What else has this guy made? Look Who's Back, Combat Girls, Little Lights, California Dreams, Hanging On, Sun and Concrete. I have no idea if this movie is worth looking at or not. I'm gonna let you guys figure that out. I'm gonna let you guys figure that out. We're gonna stay out of that decision. I gotta pee, actually. Hold on. I'm gonna go urinate. We could do a watch along. I'm gonna let you guys watch it. I gotta pee real quick. Hold on. What do we... Is there like a thing I could like... Here. I'm gonna go pee while I'm peeing for the people that don't want a pee break. You can enjoy the latest Stack music video. Alright, I'll be right back, guys. PP time.
What kind of place is this?
This is the copyright zone. That's where this is. Welcome back, Jay. I hope you guys got your PP out. Hold on.
Chewbacca.
Hope you guys had your PP break. All right, let's start over. Let's start the stream over. Now that you're back, my PP is big. I'm gonna let you figure that out. I'll let you guys figure that one out. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. I have drank some chalky milk. I also have Oh, LaCroix. It is delicious. I highly recommend limoncello LaCroix to people. None of the other flavors. The rest are bad. Limoncello is really good, though.
You can even
Yum chocolate milk? Yes.
She doesn't dodge at all, and even knows where the attack is going. She follows it perfectly with her camera as it's happening. She's good, man. She's real good. And she can even play like this with other monsters too. So this isn't just her being really good with Alatreon, she can do this against any opponent. She legitimately has a superpower, and scientists need to study this woman's hearing as soon as possible. On the 2nd of February, Queen Ponsalot posted the clip of her first Alatreon blindfolded victory to her YouTube channel. A couple of days later, one of her fans posted it to the Asmongold subreddit, at which time one of her Discord moderators tagged everyone in her Discord, telling them to upvote the post. This message is amazing. Attention everyone, this is a call to arms. Our queen needs you to go and upvote the video so that Asmongold watches it. Comment on it, sing her praises, show her how much we support her. There will be many who doubt her legitimacy, but her army watched her make history live. Do your queen proud. Comment, like, share, and raise her up. This is huge. Queen's army, we march on.
See, this is where I'm getting cynical. There will be many who doubt her legitimacy. Is this user a mod? Or is this user someone who played on stream with her? Do they know that she was lying from the start? Because I that's not mutually exclusive. Well, that's what I mean. That's why I'm like asking. I don't see the point to slip in a there will be many who doubt X thing.
That receiving a compliment when doing a stimulated activity can help improve performance even a full day afterward.
Hee hee.
Hee hee. Hi, Spectre. Welcome in. What kind of compliment do you want? You want a reverb compliment? Oh, I wanted Ara Ara, but you redeemed compliment. I was about to tell you you're like it's super cool how nice and conversational you are with everybody in chat. But you know, now can't redeem Ara Ara though. I already gave you one. Oh wait, I made it one time per stream, right? You gotta be quick. You gotta be faster than that. You want RR, you gotta be fast. You gotta be like Dua. You gotta play a bunch of FF14. Fill your head with a bunch of FF14 knowledge. Make a really, really solid Makote character. And then boost the Discord server. But no, I don't. Just look at the hellskip that is Niji Sanji right now. Man, any caller is just shooting themselves in the feet over and over again. But gotta bounce all sorts of things with that. It's. I don't understand this. There will be many who doubt her legitimacy. I'm just too cynical to ever take a lot of things at face value. If that face value has any chance of being more nefariously misleading than it is. Don't need too many colors to be going for black collar company. I mean, look, they're already like following all of the metrics that you need in Japan to fall under the criteria, basically, of it being a black company. For people that don't know, a black company is a thing in the Japanese corporate world that is essentially a company that is highly exploitive of their workers. They disrespect them constantly. They have you work long hours. They have you essentially feeling like you're indebted to the company through manipulation, and you're never treated like a human being. So if anyone was curious, that's what a black company is. There's more nuance to it than that, obviously, but it's not. We're not talking about Niji Sanji on the stream, so I'm not going to go too deep into what like a black company is and like what it means in Japanese like corporate culture, et cetera, et cetera.
Shockingly, this worked, and Asmongold did in fact watch it on stream and even posted a VOD of his reaction to his YouTube channel.
I mean, listen. Is it really hard to believe that somebody couldn't pull this off after 4,000 kills? I bet
Nice,
this is
Sanji.
real.
I prefer
Oh,
Naruto.
Gold, you beautiful soul. You innocent, naive, ignorant, beautiful soul. This ended up backfiring, as now that the clip was somewhat popular, people who actually knew how to play the game saw the clip and instantly realized it was ridiculous. The gamer Juzzy would then post a video highlighting all of the ways the gameplay was obviously fake. Asmongold would then react to this video, and ultimately he concluded that maybe she could see through the blindfold.
I think this is what the blindfold did. I think that it obscured 95%.
Did he really scribble this in paint? That had to have taken so long if he did this in paint. Did he really scribble this in paint? Did he make people sit there while he just like... he just scribbled over the whole thing? Yeah? Husband gets away with that shit. Bro, I could do it and you guys would sit here and watch me do it. I've done worse. What do you mean gets away with? I'd leave? No, you wouldn't. You'd be here. I'll leave right now. Bye. Bye-bye. I can clip it for you. Give me a minute. Juzzy video is the one I linked earlier? Okay.
Or 90% of her vision, it did not completely obscure it, which allowed her to use the tiny little pixels that, you know, equivalent of pixel that she can see.
See, this is where I got to get better at my React Andying. Asma's out here just spouting the obvious of the situation of like, she left these little tiny pixels that she could see so that she could actually still function in the game properly. My amateur React Andy ass is sitting here going, everyone already knows that. I'm not gonna say that. Watching Asma makes me go, man, I'm really bad at React Andying. I really am. I'm like a silver 5. Is that even a rank? No, because by the time you're silver, you're already up at... Yeah, no. Because you're hitting gold at that point. There's silver 1, 2, 3, and then 4. And then you go to gold. I mean, I'm bad at talking at all. No, it just takes practice. My favorite class in school has got to have been public speaking. I'm bad at public speaking, but it was weird going from a situation like short detour real quick. Right around like high school is when I was at my worst, where it was if a cashier said hi to me, I would like freeze up. I could not talk to people. I still have this problem, not with cashiers and things, but elongated conversations. And I would freeze up though, and I couldn't talk. I would just not know what to say back. I didn't know what like the right thing was. And after years of therapy, after multiple psychologists and psychiatrists, well, one psychiatrist, but I digress. I no longer have that issue, but I still suck at talking to strangers. But streaming has helped immensely. Like, you guys back and forthing with me has helped immensely with my ability to talk to people I don't know. And streaming in general has helped an incredible amount. It has pushed me out of my comfort zone so many times. My very first Pokemon stream, way back when, my very first stream, I was having a panic attack the night of, like, right as we were on pre-stream. Like, I had to step away. I was pacing around my apartment. I know exactly where I was. I ended in my bathroom, and I was just standing there, and I was like freaking out. I don't have that anymore. I do not get I get anxious for group streams. I do not get anxious for solo streams anymore. But where I'm going with this is public speaking was so much fun because I viewed it like stream, where I was up in front of my entire class, and instead of being like scared, the first time I was a bit shaky, but the second time I had this mentality of like, you guys get to listen to the dumb bullshit I want to talk about. We're going to talk about mental health and why it's not taken seriously in the US. And you have to listen to me for 20 minutes because that's the class. You have to listen to me. So I'm going to talk to you about it. And I just had fun with it. I had a lot of fun. And I got a bunch of questions after the class of people that were wondering like how they should go about looking for psychologists in their area. And like, what if they can't afford it? And like, if I knew any solutions to that. It was really cool. It was really fun. Public speaking used to be scary though. Oh geez, sorry. So, oh no, it's perfectly normal to like be terrified if you're going into something that is out of your comfort zone, and streaming very much is and was. Like, my comfort zone is in my bed reading manga on my phone or watching YouTube videos. But there's no like living if that's all you do. You have to be doing something. Even if it's a little thing. Like you need to be the one to speak up at the cashier sometimes. You need to be the one to say hi to your server at a restaurant, or like tell them that like, hey, your shirt looks really cool. Hey, I like your nail polish. Like, doesn't matter. Push yourself out of your comfort zone, little tiny things. And for me, one of those tiny things, which is crazy to say it was tiny at that point, was taking a public speaking class. Because I had been streaming for quite a few months at that point. I was like, oh, I could do this. It's public speaking. I do that every fucking night. Like, that's what this is. I come on stream and I talk to you guys. And I talk at you. I do both. Sometimes I'm talking at, and sometimes we talk back and forth, and there's a conversation. I have social anxiety props propped up by wait, hold on. I have social anxiety. Are you saying like taking meds fixed it or help? Because they can. There are anxiety meds that help. I can't believe though he made them sit here and watch as he scribbled this whole thing. That's so funny. That's so funny to me.
That are giving her indicators of where the boss is. So she sees the guy's arm and it's like this, and she knows, okay, well then the head's gonna be here.
Asmongold, I think you might be onto something. World-class blindfolded speedrunner Bubsia would also chime in, also declaring that her run was faked. Queen Pones,
yeah, how'd she know to dodge that crystal?
Criticisms lying down, nor would her moderators, accusing people who doubted her as just being incels who lived in their mother's basement.
Never mind the thousands of special assignments we've helped with, the thousands of hours we've spent playing this game, the thousands of times that we've killed a fucking video game dragon, post a fun video, made for friends, hashtag not a speedrun. Go back and tell your buddy how cool he is. Tell him thanks for being a dick and the world's greatest incel. Get a fucking life and move out of your mother's basement. Now, do you want to talk shit or play some games? What's the context for the rest of this?
She uploaded a video claiming that
What was the context for the rest of that, though? I want to see what they were responding to.
she was the victim of slander and malice. She was adamant that she really was Daredevil and really did possess superhuman hearing and the ability to know where she's looking based on nothing. She advertised an upcoming stream where she declared she was going to prove everyone wrong. When I saw this video and I saw how confident Queen Ponzelot and her army was in the face of these accusations, I started second-guessing myself. Could everything I know about human anatomy or blindfolded gaming be wrong? Could the thousands of gamers who have dedicated themselves to blindfolded speedruns have missed something so simple? Maybe it was possible to just use your ears and play like normal. Maybe everyone had been doing it wrong the entire time.
Oh my god, we're not gonna watch this tonight. Has anybody else seen this video from NPR? Where someone who called in was claiming to be a serial killer that hasn't been caught. This video is fascinating. I don't know if it's this video specifically. I don't know if this is the whole interview that they did, but the interview itself was so cool. From like like I say cool. I'm not saying serial killers are cool, but from like a psychological standpoint, it was very, very interesting. Poor choice of words saying cool. No, I haven't. Sorry, I can't find the scribble clip. I'm too buzzed. Oh, no, don't worry about it, man. What was that? Hi, Zam. Welcome in. What was what? Also, how you been, man? Been a minute. How have you been? What'd you eat today? Are you hydrated? Is that too parasocial? That Discord message? It looked like, I guess, a mod responding to somebody, but I want to know the context. I want to know the context because even here's the thing that annoys me with the internet. I'm gonna go on a slight tangent, and this is why I hate Twitter. This is why I do not engage with people on Twitter. This is why, if you guys ever notice the YouTube comments, if you ever see a comment on one of the videos that I put up that is ad hominem, and for those that don't know, ad hominem is essentially just an insult without any basis. It is commonly a statement that is resorted to when there is no actual argument to be made, and instead the only argument that you can make is an attack on somebody's character. If you ever notice any comments that just randomly disappear on the channel, I do not delete comments. I want to be clear on that. I do not delete comments. I leave up, like, any comment that disagrees legitimately, I will leave up. It's comments that bring nothing to the table in terms of conversation, that are just insulting people or obviously pushing an agenda or so biased that they lean into some extremism angle of whatever the hell they're trying to talk about. And I just shadow ban them from the channel. If you ever notice comments disappear on the channel after reading a comment that's like, well, okay, we're not talking about that, bud, but okay. I'm not saying I want to know the context because I think it's justified. I'm just interested in the context. And I never engage with comments like that. And I never engage with responses like that on Twitter or anywhere else. And on Twitter is where you see it a lot, where someone will have some wild response where they're throwing around like incel and everything as an insult. And if you want context, the immediate thought is, well, why? Why do you need context? Obviously, the person on the other side did something fucked up. Or obviously, this comment is correct in its anger. Or obviously, the situation cannot be of any value beyond the response itself that we're seeing. I still want context. I still want to know why the response was so aggressive. Because I'm curious. Attacking a person is not the argument. Attacking the person, not the argument. Yeah, essentially. Your definition might be more spot on and concise than mine is. But context is always nice. Because I feel like with that comment, it was probably a long wall that dissected exactly how she wasn't following, or how she wasn't following, how she wasn't actually blindfolded and how she was technically cheating. And then the response back is essentially, what are you, an incel? Why are you looking into this so hard? We're fighting a video game dragon. We put in so much time and effort. Why are you trying to devalue our time and effort? Blah, 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 blah. It's not, that's not the point. But again, I don't know the original comment, so I'm making up a comment in my head and I could be way off the mark.
Blindfolded speedruns have missed something so simple. Maybe it was possible to just use your ears and play like normal. Maybe everyone had been doing it wrong the entire time. I was ready to have my entire universe blown to pieces. Honestly, I thought she was going to back out. But just like she said, on the 14th of February, she went live. This time she had a new blindfold. But before she started playing, she wanted to prove that the blindfold she was using before wasn't transparent. She used a powerful torch to show that no light was getting through. But wait a minute, this blindfold isn't the same. She's changed it. This is what it was like before. Now it's been folded up. And you can even see the seam lines where she has obviously sewn it together, and probably sewn some kind of material on the inside. The YouTuber Abisoft, who was there, asked her to unfold the blindfold, which is what it was like when she used it before. But she refused and timed him out from the chat. Even before during this new attempt, she was gaslighting, avoiding questions, and banning people who were raising legitimate concerns.
Yeah, no, you can't just time someone out for that. Like, if you're really wanting to prove the point, if it can't be unfolded because it's been sewn, you hold it up to the camera and go, see, no, it won't unfold because it is sealed. There's no... But just timing people out is not a good look. That's what it's... Maybe I'm too cynical when I'm saying clout chasing, clout game. Yeah, maybe I am. I don't think I am, but I don't know if we'll know the full story. Wait, is this where Asmund made everybody watch us? He just scribbled this. Did you really find it? Hold on. Did you really find it? He really made...
Holy... As a minute. It's gonna take me a little bit. I gotta do this real quick. Give me a sec. Okay, all right. Now let's just do it the other way.
All right, this is good. This is fun. That was good.
It's clear as day she is a very dishonest person who is willing to tamper with evidence and trick people. However, while she is a dirty liar and her pants are surely on fire, she is also a magician. Her most recent attempt was amazing. She went on to beat Alatreon again with a proper blindfold on, and with paper covering her screen.
Where are we at? We're at 17 minutes. Hold on. So if her setup hasn't moved, here's my question. Why is she looking straight ahead in this one? And then at 17 minutes when she's apparently redoing it with a new blindfold and both of her monitors are clearly in front of her, why is she looking in a completely arbitrary direction? Could I sell maybe you're onto something? And hold on. She's looking in an arbitrary direction, and then as soon as Alatreon is killed, she looks down at her main monitor again. Dead? And then she looks straight ahead again. Karl, we'll talk about that? Okay.
It was so convincing that once again, the opinion of the most important person in the world, Asmongold, had been changed.
But anyway, yeah, it looks like the Altreon blindfold kill was actually real.
I want you all to always scream at me if I say something that is, like, obviously fake is real.
It did actually happen.
But does that mean she wasn't cheating? No, it doesn't. There were many obvious signs she was still cheating, and all of the issues with the vertical aiming still exist, and are even amplified to the extreme. Plus, there were some really bizarre things that were going on as well. But in order to do this most recent attempt justice, we are going to need an entire video. Because this rabbit hole is deep. Queen Ponzelot thinks she is sneaky enough to get by me, but unfortunately for her, I see everything. So ladies and gentlemen, mark your calendars for February 29, and we'll find out if Queen Ponzelot is a literal superhero who can do things no other human can, or if she's just a deceptive streamer lying to her fans and pulling off the oldest trick in the book once again. Stay tuned. Please remember to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, you legends. I hope you're having a fantastic day, and I will see you in the next video.
Bye, Karl. No, man, I'm like right at the edge of stream time too. I have plans tonight. Shh. That's 22 minutes. We do not have time tonight. Racked before FF tomorrow? How does that sound? Finish the racked before FF tomorrow, and then we do FF. We do tell VV to wait. Look, I made plans with my friends off stream. I'm sorry. Unless you guys want to take like a 10, but now do minor. Sorry, I just clicked into the Discord. I'm not leveling minor to 90. That is not happening. That is not happening. It'll happen. Give me time, and this is gonna say minor. Minor. Give it time. This will be minor. We're gonna have to finish the rack tomorrow. I'm sorry, guys. We'll see. We'll see if I was on to something with the why was she looking at the other thing? Why was she looking up in that weird random direction? It's okay. If I was a speedrun, I would just obviously cheat. See, that's where I'm, again, this is where I'm being cynical. It's, where's the, is it here?
It's the perfect plan. First, cover your eyes with a thin sheet of material. Thin being the key word. I can't stress enough that if the material...
Also see the first Juicy video. Okay. So tomorrow, the plan is we'll be live at 5:30 p.m. EST. We'll watch the Juicy video. We'll watch this. We'll have our nice little React Andy arc. Then we'll continue 6.3 to 6.4. Then one day stand up and look at my phone. Like this is why I'm being cynical, where it's I don't buy that this person for a second thought this was going to slip past anybody. I feel like the point of doing it and doing it so obviously is the controversy. It is the clout. And this comes back to my issue as a viewer. I cannot watch a content creator that doesn't have what? It's that Karl Jobst money. I can't understand enjoying content from someone who doesn't have integrity in the work they put in. I don't get it. I can't personally enjoy content from somebody that has lied to the viewer in an effort to transparently put on essentially a con show. It's different than, you know, like a streamer game show or something where a lot of it's scripted more than you'd think for certain aspects of it. Because the priority there isn't lying to the viewer, it's putting on an entertaining show. The priority here is putting on a show that is based on a lie entirely with a blatant attempt at getting it over on the viewer. There's no integrity behind it. And at that point, what genuine value is there to any of the content? The problem isn't the lie, but rather what it implies. I think the problem is the lie. The implication is also still there, even if the problem is the lie. But it's, if you're gonna, like, okay, it would be like we did. Okay, do I still have this? For you who have been here for a long time, let me see if I still have this. Do I still have the text file or the text asset? Yes, I do. Okay. We have made attempts in the past at beating Jack and Daxter, the Precursor Legacy, with 0 deaths while 100%ing the game. Super possible. Definitely not crazy hard. It's not a crazy hard game. I have beaten that game maybe 12, 14 tries, or 14 times. And I have had 10 attempts, and a lot of those attempts, I've either gotten stuck at the second area on one segment of platforming, because it is a tricky part of platforming, or I make it to the very end to one of the final difficult areas of platforming. The rest of the game isn't that difficult. However, those 2 areas are choke points, and they are hard. It will not be worth it to you guys, or to me, or to my perception as a streamer or a content creator if I was to simply do this one day, either off stream and upload a video that is essentially a lie, or I find a way to lie on stream about it. Because at that point, never. At that point, anything else that I have ever done or anything that I will ever do is both retroactively ruined and would prematurely be the word I want here. Prematurely skeptical, or not skeptical, but be primed to be primed to be critiqued or gone over with a magnifying glass. Basically, it's, since if you cheat for approval, basically it's, is that supposed to be an S? If you cheat for approval, but based if you do it for trolling. Oh, cringe. It's cringe if you cheat for approval, based if you do it for trolling. Like, literally, if she would have came out and went, okay, guys, we're going to do it for real, and then did the same thing. If she did the same thing, I would have immediately went, oh, okay, no, I get it. That's funny. That's funny. She knew from the start. Like, that would be my default. Because nobody who lies like this goes the route of genuine acknowledgement through reenactment, and therefore becoming the punching bag in the butt of the joke. Because the ego that you have to cheat legitimately is not an ego that will allow you to become the punching bag of that event. The other side, which is where I'm leaning, is I think this was all on purpose, but I'm also very cynical in terms of content clout chasing internet game of, yeah, we'll just do a fake one that's a little obvious. People will see it. It'll blow up. Drama will start. I'll milk the drama, blah, 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 blah. But if you have the ego to cheat in the first place, you're never going to be willing to basically be the Bobby Lee of the joke. You're never going to be okay with putting yourself in that vulnerable position and going, ha, you got me. And at the same time as going, you got me, going, all right, I'll prove you guys wrong. I'll do it again. And you do it just as blatantly as the first time. Because the ego won't let you do that. At least in my experience. Am I talking out of my ass? Maybe. Have to admit, hiring a supposed Harvard physicist is also funny as fuck. That situation was insane. It just, if you're going to cheat, own up to it. People might not accept anything you do in the future as legitimate without high amounts of skepticism. But at least they will have some semblance of respect for you after that, after a time. Especially if you can prove that you like learned. But it's hard for people that legitimately cheat to win to do that. Like I had a lag switch in SOCOM a long time ago, and we talked about this. And I'm sure that doesn't sit well with people, and I'm sure, you know, people will hear that in the future and be like, man, I don't know if I could trust anything Cell says in regards to like how high they were in Counter-Strike rankings or how good they were at Overwatch back when Cell regales the chat with like, I used to play competitive shooter stories. And that's fine. I know that I only used that lag switch in a game where other people cheated and we never turned ours on until we had inexcusable evidence of them cheating. And then it was, no, we're not going to lose our ranking because of these dipshits. Turn your lag switch on. Are you lag switching right now? I don't think so. But if people want to be skeptical of me forever because I've said that before, that's fine. I have no problem with that. I don't need to defend myself because I know what the truth is. And I have no desire to partake in that conversation in the first place. But if I, like, it's whatever. I don't play competitive games anymore, so. Hi, Hugo. Welcome in. How's your day going, man? So, is my Oshi the only thing that I doubt from her is the feet tag? We've talked, there are feet on this stream once. They've been here. They've been here once. The model just needs to come up high enough. I don't have shoes on this model. That feels weird. That feels weird. I don't like that. I don't like telling you guys that. Like, I'm not wearing shoes right now. That's like if a streamer was just like they're randomly playing a video game and they just they hit the chat with the like, guys, I'm not wearing pants right now. But in a more casual way. That's just weird. It feels weird. I feel dirty saying I don't have shoes on this model. We knew. What is wrong with my browser? Why is it taking so long to load? Chat can't stand up right now. Oh my god. Hold on. I'm going to look at my... What did we talk about? We talked about Loki. We did not talk about Xbox FF14. I wanted to talk about that, so we'll talk about that tomorrow. You know what? There is one thing I can talk about because it'll take like 2 seconds. If you haven't seen The Bear yet, THE space, like the empty character, not the location. BEAR, The Bear. It's on Hulu. Go check it out. That may or may not be why I'm ending stream at my usual time tonight, because I really want to go continue the bear. And we may have made plans to just like watch the bear later. Super good. I don't even want to spoil anything. It's just chaotic, and boy, it makes me angry, but it's very, very engaging. Highly recommend it. But Hugo, sorry if you just got here, man. We're wrapping up, but I hope you had a good night. I hope your week went well. We'll be back tomorrow for sorry, I dropped my bottle of water on the floor. That was catastrophic. Are my cell stickers damaged? Okay, no. No! One of my cell stickers is all scratched up. No! 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 No, it's all like, there's like a scratch on it. No! How did you survive getting washed multiple times, but you're like, no. Oh, well. It's the angry cell. There's like a big mark across its face. Damn it. Damn it. I had a great time. I'm sorry, Hugo. You dropped water on your bare feet? I don't have bare feet. They are bare right now, but they're not like Gerber. Is that why it's called Gerber? No, it wouldn't be. Anyway, tomorrow, 5:30 p.m. EST, we'll be doing FF14. We're going to do some Racked first. We're going to Rack to some things. I will be on Shad stream tomorrow morning for Stormblood. Not my cell stickers. No, I can bully it only half as hard. Oh yeah, for anyone curious, the sale that was running in the merch page for the 90% off, I did remove that. However, I did adjust the rates for that to 25% off if you're subscribed, 50 if you're tier 2, and then 75% off if you're tier 3. So I did increase a few of those, and I feel like that's a more balanced situation, but we'll talk about stuff tomorrow. If you're on Shad stream for Stormblood, I'll see you over there. If I don't see you tomorrow for FF on this channel, well then I don't know what to tell you. There's new stuff on the YouTube if you weren't here for the last stream. But have a good night, guys. Appreciate you all. We will do Jack and Daxter at some point. I've been thinking about it a lot recently. Monday will be Dark Souls 3 because Spectre redeemed it. Monday we will be starting Dark Souls 3. Finally, because Momo is done. So tomorrow's FF. Sunday is Kingdom Hearts 2. Monday is Dark Souls 3. I've never played Dark Souls 3. So that should be fun. Hope you guys had a good night. Appreciate you all. Is there anyone to raid out? Is Shad still alive? Is Shad still alive? How's he doing? He is. Shad's still alive. Flim is playing Guess the Game. Oh shit, I wanted to do that tonight. Okay, we're gonna do this real quick. Kingdom Hearts 2 Sunday? Yeah. He just died on stream. Don't worry about that. Is this... I'm not looking at chat. 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 I'm going to do this myself. If you don't know what this is, Guess the Game is a website where every 24 hours, I believe, there is a new frame that's hyper zoomed in of a game. I popped into it yesterday. I said Doom 2. I got it right. This one, I don't know. I'm not looking at chat. I'm not looking at chat. This looks like a Sonic thing. Maybe. Someone in chat's probably dying that I said that. Hold on, I do need to let my roommate know that I'm like rapping stream. This feels like Sonic, but it's not early Sonic. It's too detailed to be early Sonic. I don't know which one this would be though. Oh, it's not Sonic. What the fuck is this? It's not Sonic. What is this? It's got a Metacritic score of 86%. mobile ass game. Will we ever have a roommate collab stream? I don't know. I do not believe they stream, so I don't know. The Rock has come back to Twitch. Hi, welcome in. How do I say your name? Micah Numi. Micah Nuki. Mikan Yuki. Isn't that a character from... You know what? I'm not even going to out myself. Mikan Yuki, my beloved. I've been in the anime scene a long time. Probably Toho is not Toho. Hi, welcome in. We're about to wrap though, so I'm so sorry you came in late. But we'll be here again for FF14 tomorrow. But I'm sorry you came in so late. But I hope your week has gone well. Is this This isn't Clash of Clans. This isn't Clash of Clans. What is this? This is not a mobile. It has. This looks familiar. It's not Clash of Clans. Oh my god. Okay, it is. It's Clash Royale then. Right? Look at that. All right. I'll take that. I knew that bridge looked too low effort. Bruh? What do you mean, bruh? I didn't know video games. What do you want? So it's Genshin? But I hope your night's been going well, Mikan. Welcome in. We're going to wrap, though, so I apologize. Sorry you just got here. We're going to raid out. I'm going to send you guys over to Shad. Go redeem his new vase cat redeem. Go say hi. Go be positive. Can we wrap it up a bit longer? Man, I want to make a joke so bad, but Twitch might just scream at me. No, I'm sorry. We can't take longer. We're raid message? Tell him happy birthday. Tell him congrats on the big 4-0. Tell him congrats on the big 4-0. Tell him you're proud of him getting to 40 years old. Shad is about to become an elder, and you have to respect him for that. Here's your raid message. There's your raid message. There's your raid message. Go check them out. Go be nice. Appreciate y'all. Have a good night, guys. I will see you all tomorrow on Shad's stream for FF in the morning, and then on my stream for more Racked Andy to Blindfolded Speedrunners. But have a good night. Bye. Love you guys.